guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jeremy. This is Living the Dream Homestead, where we raise farm animals, and we are living off-grid in the woods in a log cabin. Completely off-grid. Everything we do, we run on solar. We raise lambs for ourselves, and we sell some every once in a while, but one thing we've wanted to do is start tagging the ears of our sheep. Right now, we just have no way to really keep track of them. We got into sheep farming just for ourselves, and our herd has grown so much that it's time to start keeping track of who's who and who belongs to what father, so that we don't do any inbreeding. So we've got two flocks, or two herds, whatever you want to call it, and I want to take and make tags with our logo, and then also put the father's name on that tag as well, so that we know who that one belonged to. Looking online and finding people that sell the tags and make custom tags for you, they're not cheap. They're pretty expensive. And we've found, go to Tractor Supply and you can get tags all the time yourself and just do them with regular numbers. I want to set us up a little bit different. I want to be a little bit, set us apart from the rest, basically. So I've been looking into getting a laser engraver for quite a while. I really like what they can do. I really like the option to, engrave our logo on stuff. And they're a little bit out of the price range for the most part. Those things are not cheap. There's some nuances to them, I guess. I am a complete novice to this. So what I've done is I got reached out to by a company called WizMaker, and they make this product here. It's WizMaker WAND, and it's a 12-watt laser engraver carver. So it'll cut out pieces as well. It'll do all sorts of materials. It takes 6 screws to put the thing together, which is pretty cool. It's really simple to assemble. And it comes with a free software if you have Windows on your computer, or if you have a Mac, you got to use a third party. Lightburn is the one that we're going to be using. That's the one that they recommend. There's a 30-day trial you can get. And then I think I saw someone say that it was like $100 for a lifetime if you end up liking it. So I only have a Mac, so that's what I'll be using as a Mac. And we're going to hook it up. We're going to plug this thing in and see if it'll do what I want it to do. I'd like to thank WizMaker for sending this to us. We're going to give it a shot and just see exactly how illiterate I am at this. This thing is supposed to be pretty easy to assemble. Shouldn't take too much. Comes with all the hardware and the tools you need to put it together. And 6 screws, 12 watts. That should be perfect for us off-gridders. So, let's see, where did that come from? Put it aside for now. So, this is it. This is all the parts and pieces. Allegedly, it takes 6 screws to put it together. I think I'm missing a part. I better look back in here. Aha. That part. So to start off, I've never used one of these before in my life, so this is going to be a learning experience for you and for me. It's not something I'm familiar with. We've used a Cricut before, made these shirts and stuff like that, and our logos on a bunch of hats and shirts. But I wanted to get into doing laser engraving. Okay, so we're going to put this together. That's the back side, front side. Go ahead and screw it down. Okay. Last screw. So that's done. Now we put in the rod. Get that through there, right into there. There's the set screws there. Second one. Okay. Hopefully that's not too much tension on there, but we can always adjust that. We'll see how this goes. So I've got it figured out. I think it's taking me a little bit of time, but we're going to frame it real quick. And we're going to do a little test print. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do that anyway. This is what I want to put on my ear tags for my sheep. We're going to take one of these tags, we're going to engrave onto it, see how it comes out. Turned out pretty good. Go over a couple more passes and it would actually engrave even better, but that's engraved pretty darn good in there, I think. I like it. So what I need to do next is get my ear tag positioned, put that in there, and see if it burns into this. It's kind of a rubbery material. I did a test on it. I tried filling it in with it was off center, so I got to see if I can center this better. But I tried using Sharpie to fill in the gaps so it stand out. It did not work well, so I will not be doing that. But we'll give it a shot. So raise it up. Turn the little knob down. This little knob here keeps it from hurting the eye, I guess. We'll go ahead and set this up out of the way for now. Just a couple pieces of material here to get it up to the height I need, because the ear tag has this little protrusion down here. So we'll set that off there. Come here. Move that back to where we want it. Lower it down. And then raise that. So hopefully this will stay where it needs to. Now we'll frame it. Okay. Here goes nothing. Done some tests in this wood. They got pretty good. The burn level, or whatever you call that, deep. Look, super deep. It's deep. Oh man, that bird just messed everything up. Yeah, I screwed that up. Screwed up the homestead part, but engraved. It burned into that rubber. It was going good until I moved it. But we're going to try it one more time, just on this scrap wood, just to see how it turns out. It turned out pretty decent. So far, I'm pretty happy with this thing. It's a learning curve. If you've never done a laser engraver printer and know how all this stuff works, it's a little challenging. I had to watch quite a few YouTube videos from other people that gave me the light burn 101 type breakdown, or light burn for dummies even. So when I first downloaded it and it wasn't working, it wasn't homing right, and I watched some videos and they kind of explained a little bit more. Lightburn, I can't even begin to explain to you. So what I would recommend is for you to go watch Lightburn if you have not ever used one of these before. Get the tutorials from all these people that do them, that know this stuff in and out. They're really great at explaining it. I was able to create this document and engrave it as you saw. I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to try a picture, because a picture should be pretty easy too. So that's my next step. Okay, so I'm going to import a video or a picture now and see if I can get this to work right. So I'm going to take a picture here. There's my document. Here we go. I'm going to pick this one, put it there. We're going to resize this a little bit, shrink it down. I don't want to shrink it too much. There we go. And we're going to take and set up our wand, turn the knob. Now we'll frame it. Oh, that's a lot bigger frame than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so grab a different piece, a little bit bigger piece. So let's try that frame again. All right, ready to rock and roll. Let's start and see what happens. Well, I definitely chose the wrong material, and I probably should have done a little bit darker or more power. There's options in here to choose your power and your speed. I probably should have done that, but I mean, the image is there. I could see the potential in this being really cool. Really cool. So I think this is pretty neat. It's going to be a learning curve for sure for me to learn how to operate this and dial it in just right. But I think it's going to serve the needs that I have for it. And if you want one, there'll be a link down below, and you can get I think it's 10% off on it. They're under $200, so great beginner laser cutter engraver. I haven't set up the cutter part of it. I don't have material thin enough right now to do that. So it came out pretty good. The material's a little too thick for me to try cutting it. So what I'll end up doing is playing around with this some more and seeing if I can get that to get a clearer resolution. It's pretty decent, but it's definitely not burned in enough. And I probably could have done like a second pass, maybe a third pass, to get it deeper and darker and more defined. But I'm learning. It's all new to me. So if you want one of your own, there'll be a link down below. Go ahead and click that, and they're under $200. Can't beat it. Get out there and start living your dreams, guys.